Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
I also saw this, guys, from T-Holebetic XRP, Ripple customer Fable FinTech. They are now interacting seamlessly with banks' existing systems and partner systems, API for new technologies like virtual currency and blockchain. So here are just some screen grabs from Fable FinTech's website here. They talk about Swift automation, but down here also Ripple integration, inbuilt components to integrate seamlessly with the Ripple platform and leverage the blockchain infrastructure. So we know they are a Ripple partner. They list here some of their clients. They talk about interoperability with virtual currencies, interact seamlessly with banks' existing systems and partner systems, APIs for new technologies like virtual currencies and blockchains, and again, just some more partnerships down here. They also mention here that they are backed by banks and leading investors from the payment ecosystem. One other that I can recognize just off the top here, Paytm, also a Ripple-enabled company. So another interesting point, just stating that this is currently on their website, Fable FinTech, a Ripple customer, continuing with their efforts to seamlessly integrate banking systems into these new technologies. So I wanted to thank T-Holebetic for posting that. And this, guys, I also saw this, Michael at Val5 Links posting this. This has to do with HBC. So they are moving into the sandbox, the metaverse sandbox, with almost $3 trillion in assets. They are the first global bank to enter the sandbox metaverse. They mentioned this in a statement just today. Some of the points here: the bank will buy a plot of land in the sandbox metaverse, which will help develop to engage with sports, esports, and gaming fans. Details of HSBC's development in the virtual plot of land weren't announced. A promotional GIF that was posted along with the statement showed an HSBC stadium next to a virtual body of water. HSBC sees great potential in creating new experiences through emerging platforms. So it seems as though we're seeing a lot of these banks move into the virtual space, not just banks, big companies, big corporations as well. The other day we heard about Victoria's Secret, and we've heard about McDonald's and other companies moving into the metaverse. So this is a new opportunity, I suppose, for these businesses, new markets to open for them to make more money. The partnership with the Sandbox will enable the bank to create innovative brand experiences for new and existing customers. And so, here's some more. Gucci, Warner Music Group, The Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, and Adidas are among global brands that are working with the Sandbox as well. In February, JP Morgan said it was the first bank ever to enter the metaverse when it bought a plot of land in Decentraland to build a lounge for its customers. And so I reported on that when that happened. JP Morgan, a bit of a central theme to this video. I'm going to get to some more observations that the XRP community had with regards to JP Morgan and the moves that they are making. The reason I wanted to bring up HBC, though, other than the fact that, the metaverse is ever evolving, and, we're going to see more and more of these partnerships as the days, weeks, months go on, is that they also, probably not so coincidentally, just closed 69 more bank branches as the beer flu speeds the shift to online. Now, we're getting this article from The Guardian, and they're blaming this on the beer flu, that people aren't going into bank branches as much anymore. So they shut down another further 69 branches on top of the 82 they did last year, claiming the pandemic has accelerated the shift to digital banking. It is the latest in a line of banks to announce that they are reducing their networks in response to the changing customer habits. Consumer organizations, which said the number of closures during the last few years was alarming, and that many people were not even yet ready or able to go fully digital. Early last year, HSBC had 593 branches, but the latest round of closures, scheduled to take place between mid-July and early October, will take that down to 441, of which 96 are described as full-service outlets, offering a comprehensive range of services. So, this just to reiterate the fact that brick and mortar slowly but surely closing down, and concurrently we're seeing the same bank, HSBC, enter the metaverse because clearly they see the need for this shift. Clearly they understand enough to realize that, well, you know, if we can't get business in the real world, maybe we should focus on a digital one. So, an interesting observation here, putting two and two together. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. I also saw this, another one from Michael. San Francisco-based blockchain company Ripple has invested in Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency custody Hex Trust. So we don't hear too much about Ripple investing in other companies. I wonder how big this one is. Well, it's an $88 million Series B funding round, which was led by seed stage fund Liberty City Ventures and non-fungible token startup Animoca Brands. Also had a high-profile project Terra, investment firm Morgan Creek Capital, and financial institution BlockFi among its participants. The company has now secured roughly $100 million in total funding. In October, Hex Trust raised $10 million in order to develop its Hex Safe custody platform. The round was led by Animoca Brands. Hex Trust is Asia's leading cryptocurrency custodian, which also provides services in the realm of custody, decentralized finance, and brokerage. It boasts $5 billion worth of assets under management with over 200 institutional clients. Its services support more than 200 tokens. So it's interesting because Ripple is investing in this company, a cryptocurrency custodian based in Hong Kong. They deal with decentralized finance, DeFi, and brokerage. The company, which was founded back in 2018, is yet to reach profitability, but Hex Trust has other priorities right now. And so over here it just says it looks as though they are focusing on scaling their operations. So perhaps Ripple realizing that there is a benefit to investing in this company, perhaps more utility for the XRPL. Ripple always makes moves strategically, like for example the Tranglo partnership, owning 40% of Tranglo. That has definitely allowed Ripple to permeate certain parts of Asia, allowed them through Tranglo to provide cross-border payments through RippleNet. And so now with Hex, I wonder how this is going to roll out. Interesting to say the least. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. And this guy's from Stefan Hubert. Notice this. Very astute of him, a week before the lawsuit, okay? So he's talking about the Ripple XRP lawsuit on December 16th, 2020. I'm quite sure Ripple knows exactly what is going on. And so this has to do with ex-JP Morgan regulatory exec. They joined Ripple's board, and this was news at that time, but I feel like it kind of got overshadowed by the fact that Ripple got sued a week later. The XRP community, and that was all we were talking about after the lawsuit was announced. The fact that, oh my goodness, Ripple is getting sued, the price of XRP plummeted, and we were all hyper-focused on the lawsuit, yet we kind of lost sight as to what was going on before and why this was important to acknowledge. So, ex-JP Morgan regulatory executive did join Ripple's board, and that was Sandy O'Connor. And so, again, back from December 14th, 2020, Ripple adds Sandy O'Connor to the board of directors. And so she was a former JP Morgan executive, not to mention all her other experience that she had in finance, treasury, capital markets, and regulatory affairs. So this in of itself, not new news at all by any stretch, but the fact that it happened a week before the lawsuit, okay, I guess we could chalk that up to a coincidence. Meanwhile, we had this piece of news from November 20th, 2021, JP Morgan. If Ripple wins the SEC lawsuit, XRP is poised for significant adoption. And we were all thinking, this is huge because JP Morgan, I believe they are the biggest bank in the United States. If they are seeing what we are seeing, wow. That means, no one knows for sure, but that means this is likely to get adopted into the mainstream financial system quickly as soon as we see that a win is near. And so just down here, XRP versus the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is an inevitable topic of discussion for XRP. On that matter, JP Morgan points to the Howey test as the end goal that gives away the likelihood of a Ripple win. And, just the quote there, a significant adoption could occur. XRP is poised for that if Ripple does win this lawsuit. Let me also just point out down here, Tag XRP chiming in. He says, I'm confident Ripple has known most of what we are still uncovering this whole time, insinuating that even though Ripple did get sued, Ripple, of course, knows that their technology and the XRP cryptocurrency is going to be central for a new financial framework. Tim Howard down here also saying, part of the timing game. All a game, even this horrific war was planned, no doubt. Most in the crypto community knew a war like this was coming to lay foundations for the reset. We just did not know it would be Russia and Ukraine provoked by America and NATO. 30 Cent down here saying, if Ripple truly thought JPM was an enemy, surely they would have never hired her for obvious reasons. Ticket to the Moon opposing this, quite the opposite in my opinion. What better way to get info on competitors than to hire them? So, I tend to agree with that. Somebody down here, though, who was it? Right, I think it was Jed Manuel here. He said, like I tweeted, everyone else is joining the Ripple camp 1 week before the lawsuit. Amazing, isn't it? People would be leaving, or rather should be leaving Ripple. Instead, what we're seeing is that they're flocking to Ripple before and during the SEC lawsuit. And then I thought, who else joined Ripple during a lawsuit? You got to put this into perspective here. Who joins a company that is actively being scrutinized and sued by the SEC? It sounds like a bit of a risky move. It sounds like, putting your career in jeopardy, especially if you have one of these high-powered positions. Yet, this happened a week before, so, I guess we could chalk this up as a coincidence. However, do you remember who joined the Ripple board in May of 2021? Deep into the lawsuit, Ripple appoints former Treasurer of the United States, Rosie Rios, to the board of directors, and Christina Campbell as CFO. So Rosie Rios in particular, Treasurer, 43rd Treasurer of the United States, joins the Ripple board of directors, and Christina Campbell joins as Chief Financial Officer. Does this put things into perspective for you? It's Rosie Rios. Her name is literally on the money, on USD notes. And so if she was joining the Ripple board, and she is just one of many that I'm sure we could go back and take a look at, see who was joining Ripple in and around this time after the lawsuit was announced. So, Jed Manuel here, on to something quite interesting. Also wanted to mention this, and I mentioned this in the video the other day, the fact that the company just keeps growing and keeps diversifying. Ripple sets out to launch their first NFT incubation program. So this company, namely Ripple, not stopping, not letting anything get in their way. Could it mean that they're just that confident, or could it mean that they already knew that XRP and RippleNet were going to be baked into the cake, so to speak? Smack dab in the middle of the lawsuit, back in June 2021, we also got this paper from the World Economic Forum stating, some of the cryptocurrencies that obviously are going to play a huge role in the global financial system, and XRP listed in this document as well. Now, this was about 6 months after Ripple, and not just Ripple, XRP were being questioned in court, XRP being deemed a security as per Ripple's handling of the sales from way back when. Yet the World Economic Forum decided to still highlight XRP.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.